energy! Woo! Every single one of you deserves to have it in abundance, mind, body, and spirit. You deserve it, but if you want health and happiness in your life, and if you want a thriving business, to my mind, it's also a non-negotiable. When your physical energy is high, your mental energy and your emotional energy come up with it, and you are capable of moving mountains. Would you agree with that? I believe that excellence is about knowing what you're good at and owning it. Knowing that thing that you want to do more than anything else and allowing that energy to drive you forward. Excellence. It's an interesting thing when you spend 20 years in fitness and coaching, talking to people at the C-level, executives at all levels, oil and gas, engineers, lawyers, doctors, nurses. You start to notice the standouts. You start to notice the habits of the people that are performing at a high level. I want to share that. We need to practice standing in our excellence, standing in our power, owning what we're very good at. So the next time that somebody gives you praise, I just want you to square your shoulders, look them in the face and say, I know. I know. I rock. I believe that physical health is a foundation for personal and professional growth, but I also know that it's not the only thing. In spending time around the high performers that I know, I started to pay attention to their habits, and it became really clear to me that if I was going to grow my business and increase awareness among my audience members, I needed to go deeper. And by deeper, it's building on top of that platform with emotional wellness and mental focus. Those things are energy habits as well. What do you need to say no to? Time is your inventory for excellence. Time is your inventory for health, life balance, leisure time, anything that you want. We only get 1,440 minutes a day. It sounds like a lot. Then why does it go by so quickly? Warren Buffett says the difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything. So every time that you say no, it gives you more energy towards those important things. Every time you say yes, it's pulling you away from excellence. I think that career excellence is a lofty goal. I think it's important for all of us to be able to set our goals and move forward with success on our minds. But high performance demands that we're able to do that and still maintain some level of life balance and success and health. These days, that's becoming more challenging than ever, and yet I feel like things are changing. I was an unmotivated motivational speaker. I was a personal trainer who had gained weight, which is not good for business. You ever spend time around people like me? Her life was perfect. She looked at me very seriously and she said, "They're in case of emergency. Put one on and pretend like you're not wearing it." And she did. And she did. So she's putting it on. She's sitting there behind the wheel, wearing a clown nose, driving up Kingsway. Everything's good. And I'm over here going, I can't do that. People will see me. And then she says, awesome, Michelle. All right, now try and get people's attention. She goes, lighten up. And she starts honking a horn. So here we are, two identical twins wearing clown noses, honking our way up Kingsway. And she's going, get people's attention. And I'm over here going, trying to get people's attention. Do you know that nobody saw us? They're too busy picking their noses, playing with their phones, fiddling with their radios, reading the paper, distracted driving. And I was having what I can only call a clown nose epiphany. In that moment, Michelle, you are not the center of the universe. Quit complaining, go and do something about it. Ha! I think that we're all fascinated with success. I think we're all fascinated by people who are achieving at a high level. And I think the piece that most of us are missing is what's actually getting them there. The energy habits of high-performing people is what I'm focusing on, getting into their heads, finding out what they do that's different, and sharing with my audiences.